Mary Lou McDonald.
Minister, housing, securing a roof over your head is without question the biggest dilemma facing many ordinary people throughout the state. Indeed, the biggest challenge facing workers and families in their daily lives. I was in Cork yesterday and I was greeted by the results of your government's disastrous housing policies. In Fairhill, I met a young woman at her wit's end because she earns too much to be eligible for social housing, but she can't afford a mortgage. In Blackpool Shopping Centre, I spoke to one mother whose son faces daily stress because of the rent that he's paying. This young man lives in daily fear of eviction. I also visited Cork Penny Dinners, an outstanding organisation run by volunteers, once a soup kitchen, but it now provides accommodation services. This is a charity that has stepped up because of the mess that Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil have created. All across the state, people are rightfully angry at the sight of boarded-up council houses. They are frustrated with each news report about rents reaching new record highs. They're baffled at this stage by the complete lack of delivery on affordable housing, and angry too at reports such as the one we hear today, which tells us of the huge impact of homelessness on the physical and psychological health of homeless children and babies. People are sick of this housing crisis, and yet it still seems to go on and on. Minister, there's a site in my constituency, Daphne Gardens, where the wrong decisions are being made again. We need homes in Daphne Gardens. We need homes that are affordable, homes that will take families off our housing lists, and homes that people can afford to rent. But that's not what we are getting. The plan for the site, concocted by the Dublin Agreement parties, is a dog's dinner. A stark example of everything that is wrong with housing policy in this state, and it simply won't deliver for the needs of the people, because the homes proposed will not be affordable for ordinary workers and families, and there will be no affordable rental homes. The plan as it stands is a bonanza for the developer at the expense of the local community. Very alarmingly, Minister, the team of Fianna Fáil, the Greens, the Social Democrats and the Labour Party knew that their plan was a dog's dinner when they forced it through Dublin City Council. And I believe we need to call a halt to this chance-your-arm politics that has led to all of this mess in the first place. We need a change of direction and we need a change of plan. Sinn Féin has proposed the right scheme for this site. A third division between social or council housing, cost rental housing and affordable sales. So there will be a meeting on Monday night to decide this matter, Ceann Comhairle. I want to call on Dublin City councillors to do the right thing and to scrap this dog's dinner of a deal. I want them also to support a new deal, and I want to put it to you, Minister, that the Government would equally support a new scheme for Daphne Gardens and commit to resource that new plan also.
Thank you, Deputy Minister.
And thank you, Deputy, for raising this issue. Just to say that the Taoiseach was in Cork last Saturday, and there's a new affordable housing investment there of 300 million. And there's 310 million into a new affordable shared housing scheme in Cork. So I have no doubt that that is welcome, and there will be affordable homes included in that investment. Just to say that the supply of new homes is increasing. There's 4,920 new homes completed in Q2 in 2019. That's 11% increase on Q2 2018. Over 18,000 new homes were built in 2018, and that's a 25% increase on 2017, and the highest number of newly built homes any year this decade. A total of nearly 42,300 new homes have been built since the launch of Rebuilding Ireland in 2016, and this supply of new homes will continue to increase. And a total of 28,970 planning permissions were granted in Q1, that's up 21%, and a total commencement notices in June 2019 were 24,226, so that's up 29% on last year. So the supply of homes is increasing. And just to go back to Daphne Gardens, that's a €100 million investment. On Monday the 4th of November, Dublin City Council, by 38 votes to 19, they agreed to proceed with a proposal by the Dublin City Council Executive to develop lands in Daphne Gardens. Bartra will now be contracted to build 768 houses and apartments on the site. Currently 50% of the scheme, 411 units, has been earmarked for private housing, and a further 30% has been ring-fenced for social housing, with another 20% set to become affordable housing. In advance of the vote, councillors representing Fianna Fáil, Labour, the Social Democrats and the Green Party indicated that an agreement had been secured to purchase 30% of the total units available at Daphne Gardens from Bartra. However, the Council voted on the 4th of November to proceed on the basis of the original plan, and the agreement referred to by councillors appears to have no legal standing. Bartra has simply indicated a willingness to sell private units to the Council at prices it will itself determine. Acquiring homes at the full open market price cannot be a basis for affordable cost rental, as the rent which results requires to finance the loans and other costs will be close to market rents.
Thank you, Minister. Deputy
Minister, well, I might suggest that the Taoiseach might go back to Cork and not for the purposes of a photo op with a hard hat on, but actually go and talk to the people who have told me, and I'm sure no doubt would tell him of their huge anger and frustration because the houses are not available, Minister, and there's no point in you standing up and trying to bamboozle people with statistics. The lived reality is that people cannot get housed, and they pass by boarded up houses to add insult to injury. On the issue of Daphne Gardens, you see, we're left in a situation now where public land will afford to a developer a big windfall, and the community will be left in the lurch. We're caught between, on the one hand, Fine Gael, who don't know what affordability means, and so their plan brought forward no affordable purchase homes, and then Fianna Fáil, Labour, sadly the Greens and the Social Democrats also, who cobbled together a Maria, a dog's dinner of a so-called deal just to get this proposal through Council. They misled Dublin City Council, they misled the general public, but most damningly, they misled the community that live in that part of the inner city. So I want to put it to you again, Minister, that these proposals with Bartra be put aside, that we collectively do the right thing, a thing that is absolutely doable and achievable, and deliver real affordable homes, affordable rental homes and the much needed council housing. That can still be done, but we need people to step up and move away from the Fianna Fáil brand of chance your arm on anything, wing it and hope you'll get away with this. This is a disgrace. What is happening on this site is an absolute disgrace, and I think the government is duty-bound to intervene.
Minister.
Okay, thank you. Just to say about affordable, we certainly know about affordable because the houses in Cork that I mentioned earlier, a €310 million investment, are certainly affordable at €200,000 is the cost of the affordable houses there. And just to say that, you know, I may give you statistics, but statistics is a new home, and that means more, better figures means more homes for more people. And just come back to the Daphne Gardens issue, you're right, Deputy. We have to be honest with people. And telling people, giving people misinformation we should not be doing that. And just to be clear on the Daphne Gardens issue, there's no new agreement. We have the original deal. It is agreed, And just to be clear, that any change to the Daphne Gardens proposal as it stands at the minute, it set it back another 5 years, and I don't think people want to wait another 5 years. Yeah, I think this needs to go ahead.